Good morning to you. I hope you're having a really awesome day so far. You're starting your new week out on a great foot and you are ready to practice. So today we're going to go ahead and we will start seated. We're going to get the body moving pretty quickly. So if you want to sit down on anything like a blanket or a block, you can go ahead and do so. Make sure to rock the sit bones from side to side. And then let's lift up through the center of the chest. Roll the shoulder blades up and down the back. And then you're going to lift the heart towards the chin. You can either keep the hands on the knees if that feels comfortable on the thighs, or you can go ahead and bring them up to the center of the chest. Let's close the eyes, tuck the chin. Let's just tune in here together, and we'll take 3 deep cleansing breaths. Take a big inhale. Feel the expansion of the ribs up and out to the sides. Feel the pause at the top. And then open the mouth, slowly sigh it out. And 2 more times, bigger inhale, nice and slow though. Pause at the top, open the mouth, sigh it out. Let's do that a final time here. Big inhale. Lift up, feel the ribs expand through the sides of the body. Open the mouth, slowly let it go. Let's seal the lips. Bring all of your awareness to your conscious breath. And you'll breathe deeply in and out of the nose. So when you breathe, you're going to constrict the back of the throat like you're fogging up a mirror. And then just make that sound as you breathe deeply through the nose. Take a couple of breaths here. That breath is used as an anchor to keep you in your present space. So just if you notice the mind starting to wander, go ahead and come back to that breath. And then on the inhale, let's go ahead and just start to move the body a little bit. Sweep the arms up. Look at the palms as they touch. Exhale, bring the hands down. We'll do that one more time. Inhale, sweep the arms up. Lift the heart into the palms. Exhale, bring the hands down to the heart. I want you to bring the fists together right in front of the heart. Press the fists together. Feel the sit bones grounding into your space. And I want you to lift the crown of the head up. As you inhale, you're going to twist towards the left. So big inhale, twisting towards the left. As you exhale, you'll twist towards the right. So you'll start getting a pretty quick breath here. So inhale, exhale. Each time you exhale, pull the belly button to the spine. That's going to help you twist a little bit deeper. This is just opening up the back, getting some movement into the body, warming up the spine as well. So keep breathing. Do a couple more breaths here. Maybe go a little bit faster. And let's come back to center. Inhale, bring the hands together, close the eyes. I want you to bring in an intention for your practice today. Maybe it's the morning, maybe it's the afternoon, but whatever intention that you want to focus on for your practice. And then when you're ready, we're going to cross over the ankles, make our way into a table pose. If table pose isn't in your practice today, then go ahead and stay seated for a couple of cat-cows. When you come into your table pose, make sure that the knees are right underneath the hips and that the wrists are about under the shoulders. And you're spreading the fingers nice and wide, and you're rotating the weight in between the palms. Use your inhale to lift the heart up, tailbone back. Exhale, round the back, bring the belly button towards the spine and the chin towards the chest. Inhale, reach the heart forward. Exhale, round. And again, inhale. And exhale. Find your neutral spine now. Let's all make our way into a plank pose. So if you're seated, find that push-up position. If you're in table pose, just step the knees back and extend the heels towards the back of the mat. You're still zipping your belly button up towards the spine. Reach your heart forward. You want to lift a little bit through the center of the chest and the back. Take a deep breath in. Use your exhale to come up into downward facing dog. Maybe walk the toes in to begin our practice today, just to have a little bit more foundation. Feel the mat pressing down and forward. Booty's lifting up towards the ceiling or the sky, wherever you're practicing, and then the heels are reaching down. Take another full breath. Inhale, come up high onto the tippy toes, bend the knees, look forward. Let's step behind your thumbs. Inhale, come up halfway, rock the weight forward. If you have blocks, you can bring your blocks underneath the hands. But you want to keep the back of the neck long and the chin slightly tucked. Take another breath to stay up. And then exhale, fold forward. Bend the knees, inhale, let's rise all the way up. Feel the palms touching overhead. And then exhale, hands come to the heart. Close your eyes here. Find your mountain pose with the palms along the sides of the body. Take a deep breath in and a deep breath out. Let's move the body. Inhale, sweep the arms up. Exhale, you're going to hinge at the hips with a flat back. Come all the way down. Inhale, come up halfway. Exhale, fold forward, bend the knees, plant the palms, step back, find your push-up position or that plank pose. Once you do that, I want you to firm the thighs, so internally rotate them towards one another. It's almost like you're trying to pull them up towards the ceiling. Keep reaching the heels back, keep the belly button engaged. Next, inhale, let's rock the shoulders forward past the wrists. As you exhale, you can drop the knees or just lower slowly all the way down. Hug the elbows along the sides of the body. Untuck the toes, press the tops of the feet down. Roll the shoulder blades up and down the back. Feel the pubic bone press into the mat and inhale to lift through the back of the head. I want you to keep the gaze down towards the floor. Reach through your toes. Take another full breath here. And you'll come down. Inhale to tuck the toes. With or without the knees, you're going to press up and back into your downward facing dog. So find that foundation, and we'll do that one more time. Reach the sit bones up, take a big breath in, come up onto the tippy toes, bend the knees, look forward, hop or step to your thumbs. Inhale, come up halfway, find that half lift, flat back, chin is tucked. Exhale to fold forward. Inhale, rise all the way up, palms are going to touch. Exhale, pull the hands to the heart. And then let's do that one more time. Inhale, arms sweep up. As you exhale, think about hinging at the hips with that flat back. Come all the way down. Inhale now, rock the weight into the toes, flat back here. Exhale to fold forward. Inhale, rise all the way up, palms touch. And then exhale, we're going to come all the way back down so we can find our plank pose. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold forward, bend the knees, plant the palms, plank pose. Inhale, rock the shoulders forward. This time you can lower halfway or all the way down. Keep the elbows hugged to the body. Inhale for your back bend, cobra or an upward facing dog. Keep the gaze down for cobra, forward for up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Lift the sit bones. Press the mat down and forward. Bring the heart closer to the front of the thighs. Take a full cycle of breath here. Inhale, come up high onto the tippy toes. Bend the knees, hop or step to your thumbs. Inhale, come up halfway. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, bend the knees, rise all the way up. Palms touch. Exhale, hands to the heart. And just close the eyes here. Remember your intention for your practice today. Think about leading with the heart instead of focusing on the mind and how the pose looks or feels. When you're ready, you'll blink the eyes open. Let's move a little bit deeper. Inhale, sweep the arms up. As you exhale, you're going to bend the knees, drop the sit bones, come into chair pose. Soft shoulders here. I want you to feel the sit bones reaching back towards a chair, like an imaginary chair. Reach the fingertips up, or you can have the hands at the heart. Be careful not to jet the ribs out. Take another full breath in. Exhale to forward fold. Inhale, come up halfway, rock the weight into the toes. Exhale, fold forward, bend the knees, plant the palms, step back, find your plank pose. Inhale, rock the shoulders forward. Exhale, lower all the way or halfway down. Inhale for your back bend, reach the heart towards the chin. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, raise the right leg up. Exhale, look forward, plant the right foot by the right thumb. Come up onto the fingertips, step the left foot out and up just about 6 inches. Rotate the heel down. Hips and shoulders point forward. Inhale, rise up for warrior one. Sink down into that front knee. Internally rotate your back thigh so everything is pointing forward. Take a big inhale, straighten through the front leg. Exhale to bend. We'll do that 2 more times. Inhale to straighten. Exhale to bend. One last time. Inhale to straighten. Exhale to bend. You're going to hinge forward over that front thigh. Reach the fingertips forward. Keep sinking down into that front knee. Make sure you don't let the right hip start to swing out to the side. Keep the chin tucked so the back of the neck is on. Take 1 more full breath. And then exhale, bring the hands down to the floor. I want you to step that left foot, the back foot in so it comes in line with the front heel, just so slightly bring it back. Straighten through the front leg. Left hand to the left hip. You're going to start to rotate the ribs towards the right. Towards the left. Right ribs are rotating towards the left side of the mat. You can keep your hand on the floor. Maybe it's better if you bring it to your shin or a block. And then maybe the left hand stays here. I want you to think about rotating and stacking the left side of the ribs on top of the right. So it helps to think about pulling the belly button to the spine, rotating further towards the left. Maybe add that hand now straight to the ceiling for triangle pose. Take another full breath here. 1 more round of breath. Inhale to unwind. Put a bend back in that front knee. Spin to the ball of that back foot. On your inhale, sweep the right leg up and back. You can open up through the hip if that feels good. Keep both shoulders, though, pointing forward. So you might need to bring that right armpit down. Take another breath. Inhale to straighten the leg if it's bent. Look forward. Right foot's going to plant again next to that right thumb. Spiral the left heel down. And then you're going to windmill up into warrior two. Sink down into the front knee. Feel the mat trying to stretch away from the midline. And then just make sure that left arm's coming out of the body straight and gaze over the front middle finger. And then again here, press into both feet. Inhale to straighten. Exhale to bend. 2 more times. Inhale to straighten. Exhale, bend. 1 last time. Inhale to straighten. Exhale, bend and stay here. Flip the right palm. Inhale to reverse your warrior. Gaze into that right hand. Take another full breath here. Take 1 more breath. And then as you exhale, let's windmill the hands down. Keep that left hand where it is. Inhale to spiral the right hand up. Make sure you don't let the left hip sink down towards the floor. Keep the leg engaged. Belly button to the spine, open up through that right shoulder. Take one more full breath. You'll inhale to unwind. Right hand is going to come down to the floor. Sweep that right leg up and back. Roll out the ankle and then place the right foot next to the left. Inhale to come up high onto the tippy toes. Bend the knees, look forward. Hopper step to your thumbs. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale to fold forward. Bend the knees, sweep the arms up, sit back, chair pose. Soften the knees down, relax the arms. Belly button still engaged here to protect the low back. Take one more breath in. Exhale to forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, rock the weight forward into the toes. And then exhale, you're going to bend the knees, plant the palms, find your plank pose. Firm thighs, firm core. Inhale to rock the shoulders forward. Exhale, lower all the way or halfway. Inhale for your back bend, cobra, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Take a deep breath in and a deep breath out. Inhale that left leg up. Look forward, plant the foot by the left thumb. You're going to step the right foot out and over just a few inches. Spiral the heel down so that the feet do not intersect. And then you're going to look forward, put a bend in that front knee, rise up, find your warrior one. So adjust your stance. Feel that left hip pulling back, and that's going to help to square everything towards that front knee. Sink down into the front knee, soften the shoulders. On your next inhale, straighten through the leg. Reach the fingertips up. Exhale to bend. Again, inhale to straighten. Exhale to bend. One last time. Inhale to straighten. Exhale to bend. You're going to hinge forward. Hover the torso off of that left thigh, Reach the fingertips forward. Take another full breath here. Spin to the ball of the right foot as the hands come down. Inhale to sweep the left leg up and back. You can open up through that left hip if it feels good. Try and point the left armpit down to the floor though. Take one more breath. Inhale to re-straighten the leg as you exhale. Left foot plants again next to the left thumb. You're going to step that back foot in so that the heels intersect. Spiral the right heel down. When you are ready, let's windmill up into warrior two. Sink down into that front knee. Soften through the shoulders. Take a full breath here. And then let's come into triangle a different way on this side. So straighten through the left leg. Reach the fingertips forward. When you exhale, bring the left hand down to your shin, the floor, or a prop if you have it. And then that right hand can stay at the right hip or extend it straight to the ceiling. So again, you still want to feel these right ribs stacking on top of the left. The left side of the ribs are rotating towards the right side of the mat. And then find some softness here. Maybe the gaze is up towards the hand and towards the sky, or maybe it's neutral, or maybe it's down towards the floor. Whatever feels good here, take another full breath. You're going to sink down into that front knee. Inhale to come up. As you exhale, you're going to reverse your warrior. Soften through the left shoulder. Take another full cycle of breath. Inhale, come back into warrior two. As you exhale, windmill the hands down, spin to the ball of that right foot. Ground the right hand into the floor. Inhale, left fingertips up. And take another full breath here. Take one more full round of breath. Open up through that left armpit, maybe a little bit more. Keep the right leg firm. Use your next inhale to unwind. Left hand comes down. Press into the palms. Lift that left leg up and back. Maybe open up through the left hip again. And then we'll plant the left foot down on the floor next to the right. Pause here. Take a deep breath in and a deep breath out. One more round of breath. Let's inhale, come up high onto the tippy toes, bend the knees, look forward, hop or step to your thumbs. Inhale, come up halfway, rock the weight forward, keep the chin slightly tucked and the gaze down. Exhale to fold forward. Inhale, rise all the way up, bend the knees, drop the sit bones, chair pose. Soften the shoulders, reach the fingertips forward, belly button hugs into the spine. Take one more full breath. Sit a little bit lower as you exhale. Next breath in, come to mountain pose, hands along the sides of the body. Close the eyes. Pull the shoulder blades together behind the heart. Lift the sternum towards the chin. Crown of the head is reaching towards the ceiling. Take another full breath. I want you to widen your feet as wide as the mat. Inhale to sweep the arms up. And then as you exhale, drop all the way down. So if you need to, you can place a block or a blanket underneath the sit bones if you need a little bit of leverage. You want to think about reaching the heart forward, trying not to round the back, and then feel the knees pulling out to the pinky edge side of the foot. Soft shoulders here, close the eyes. It doesn't matter how far you can bend down. I want you to get to where it feels comfortable to you, and then settle in that spot. We're all in different places here. It doesn't matter. Just as long as you are moving and you are trying, you're going to get that muscle memory and you'll be able to go a little further next time. So take a couple of breaths here. Let the sit bones release. Take one more breath. I want you to think about where the weight is in your feet. Are they coming to the inner edges of the arch, or can you feel the outer edge also of the feet firmly planted? Take one more full breath. Can bring the hands down to the floor. Start to straighten the legs. Come into a wide-legged forward fold. You can move the hips from side to side. And then when you're ready, let's go ahead and we'll heel toe the feet back together. Have the big toes touching if you can. Inhale, come up halfway, rock the weight forward. Exhale, fold forward, bend the knees, rise all the way up. Palms touch. Exhale, pull the hands to the heart. Close the eyes one last time here while we're standing. And then just feel that movement within the body. That energy starting to break up, move around. Maybe a slight shift in your perspective today. You're going to bend the knees, blink the eyes open. Find a dristi, an anchor for your focal point. Drop the sit bones. You can keep the hands at the heart if that feels good, or bring the hands to the hips. Want the weight coming in that right leg. Come on to the big toe here. You're going to cross the left thigh over the right. Maybe you can hook the ankle with the big left toe. Maybe you just make a kickstand with the left toe. And then hands can stay wherever they are. If you want, you can reach them up towards the ceiling. Sit low, and that's going to help to keep the thighs together. Soften the shoulders. Relax the jaw. Don't forget to breathe. And take another full cycle of breath here. Sit a little bit lower. Take one more breath. And then try and stay balanced on that right foot. Bring the left knee in line with the left hip. Pause here. Stay with your drishti, your focal point. And then bring the left foot to the inside of the left thigh, below or above the knee joint. Feel the hips pointing towards the corners of your mat. So if you need to bring that left knee in just a little, go ahead and make that adjustment. And then feel the right thigh pressing into the left foot just as much as the left foot is pressing into the thigh. And then same thing here. Maybe hands are at the hips, the heart, or right alongside the ears. Soft shoulders. Lift through the sternum. Ground through the right leg. Take one more full breath. Hands come to the heart. Release the left foot. Ground the foot into the floor. Just shake it out. Close the eyes. And then just notice that strength, that confidence that you built into the right side. Eyes stay closed. Feel the big toes touching. When you are ready, blink the eyes open. We'll move on to the other side. Inhale to sweep the arms up. Exhale, drop the sit bones into chair pose. Soften the shoulders. Keep the belly button hugging in towards midline. Start to come onto that big right toe. Stay low in your seat. Cross the right thigh over the left. Maybe hook the big toe around the left ankle. Soften the shoulders down the back. Take another full cycle of breath here. Hands can be wherever feel comfortable to you, wherever you can keep your balance. Right, when I say balance, I start to wobble. So if you sit a little bit lower, keep gazing at your drishti, that anchor, and then we'll take one more breath. Try and stay balanced on that left leg. Unravel the right leg. Hands come to the hips. Right knee in line with the right hip. You can choose to stay here. We're going to place the right foot to the inside of the left thigh, above or below the knee joint. Make sure that the hips are pointing towards the corners of a mat, and then hands can be at the hips, heart, or maybe you extend them towards the ceiling. Soften your shoulders. Grow tall through the spine. Root the left foot into the floor and take another full cycle of breath. And release the right foot down. Hands can come to the heart. Take a full round of breath. And then when you're ready, let's go ahead and make our way down to seated. Find that comfortable seat that we started in. And you'll close the eyes. Let's just do a twist here, and the body